Okay guys, this is the moment of truth tonight. It's 11:30. I just watched the news. I intend to be in bed by midnight. Will I be able to fall asleep? Considering I earlier fell asleep in here while I was watching one of my videos, and I don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep. I'm happy to say my mom went to bed at 9:30. I'm happy about that. She needs her sleep, and she has an appointment tomorrow. Omar, she won't even wake up. If she wakes up, she'll go right back to sleep. I'm gonna just, as quietly as possible, get Omar from her. He wanted to go with Grandma, and I was busy doing other shit, and, I gotta turn my soup off. It had too much quinoa in it, so I got another one out of the freezer, another soup out of the freezer. Remember, I have just tons and tons of soup. There's enough soup to last for months in that freezer, even with both of us eating it, because you don't eat it constantly, Tomorrow my mom and I are going to have the salmon and spinach that I gave her half for. I paid half for. She bought chicken thighs, and obviously I'm not going to be having that meal, So I wanted to run something by you guys. If I seem happier, I'm not. Just because I'm not happier, I'm never happier. There's things I can't say out here. Remember, I used to be able to say any fucking thing I wanted to say. I need to shut that off. Phone becomes the enemy. If I didn't have all kinds of old texts I wanted to save, I would smash the phone into pieces. Gleefully. Anyway. This fucking shit, I just need to get away. I love my mother so much. People who know me the best know how much I love my mother. I can't take this shit anymore. Anyway, on to other things. I welcome your input about this, regarding this. I was just watching the news. We're hearing about these constantly now, these types of tragedies. And we're not hearing about them from regular houses, people's regular houses, because people's houses are usually not high up, okay? Remember, my mom had total strangers do her roof here, and total strangers did the neighbors' roofs. I met the guys that did it across the street, because the guy came down to talk to me briefly or something, I think he was talking to me briefly. And then he went back up there, and I was watching him through the window. But in any case, with all the 6 feet high snow on the ground, or 5 or 4, plus it's not very high around here. If someone falls off the roof around here, probably not going to get seriously hurt, okay? But again, I asked the guy when he was going down the slant, and I'm like, aren't you afraid you're going to fall? And they told me they have special boots, okay? My feeling, and I don't know, but I would like any input from any of you regarding this, because another tragedy happened. The kid he's a kid, he's a teenager, okay? That means he's not even 20 years old. He's a teenager. And this is not a fucking residential home. It's a fucking business yet again, okay? And it makes me wonder if bosses, employees, are having their male employees go up and shovel snow off the roof, and these are not professionals, and you know what I mean? The poor kid fell through a skylight to a coat rack, some kind of clothes rack below. He sustained serious, serious injuries. He's probably gonna die. I mean, he's fighting for his life, okay? Makes me wonder, did his boss order him up there? He's just a kid. Okay, he's a kid. I could be his mother. He's a kid. Okay, we're hearing about these left and right. These people are falling through, going up on the roofs and falling through skylights of businesses. They're not residential homes. You know? It makes me wonder if employees are ordering their employers up there to shovel snow off the roof. He slipped, he fell through the fucking skylight, and now he's fighting for his life, sustained serious, serious injuries. I welcome your input. I want to know if you guys think that I could be right about this. All these roof things we're hearing about are not residential homes, they're businesses. Okay? And from what I know, talking to the professionals that did this around here, they wear special shoes, and they know what they're doing. I don't know, because they weren't afraid they're going to fall. But I'm hearing this left and right about these people, these men falling through skylights and dying. Okay? And this one, I'm sorry, but he might not die, but he's fighting for his life. He's a kid. He's a teenager. Okay? Of a business. He was up there he fell through the skylight. I'm wondering if he knows about the other 2 or 3 people I know about who fell through the skylights and recently, and does he think, oh, it won't happen to me? And then it does. See? I'm wondering, seriously, because I know how this world works, and I know how employees are about not wanting to pay, and I'm wondering if they're ordering their employees up on the roof to shovel the roof snow. You know? I don't know, but I welcome your input. Just like I'm wondering if any of these plows that have run over and killed people were at fault. Particularly the girl last night, or 2 nights ago, whatever, market basket work, whatever. Young girl they showed on the news. Not a teenager, but probably in her 20s, just a young girl, Not that her life matters any more than some old person, of course it doesn't. But I'm just wondering what happened with all these plows hitting people, and and all these people falling through skylights and dying, or I'm just wondering what's going on. Because if it's already happened, then people already have warning that it can happen, you see? You get it? We're not generally hearing about people falling off of a residential home and dying. Okay? And again, a mobile home, it couldn't happen. A lot of homes, it couldn't happen. It's just not high up enough, I mean, it could happen, but you know what I mean? You're hearing about it from high up businesses. The guy fell 40 feet through a skylight and died. The guy fell this many feet through a skylight and didn't die, but sustained serious injuries. This one is fighting for his life. This teenager from last night did it. Obviously that's posing a danger, and it's not, something's going on here that needs to be investigated, because I'm hearing about it left and right. Anyway. And yeah, after the roofers, the people, whoever they were from Craigslist, and they could be lying too, you know. But, about being so-called professionals or whatnot, you know, whatever. After that, you know, because they piled up snow wherever they could throw it, I'm worried that snow was piled up where the vents are for the dryer, you know. But I'm crazy and I worry too much, and, you know, you're always worried about something. I don't know if there are people who think it's legitimate to worry about the dryer vents. No, I'm not spelling anything out, but my mom didn't have that attitude towards me, and neither did any of my fucking friends. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm worried about legitimate things that a lot of people are worried about, you know. It's not like I'm worried about an alien from another planet knocking on my window and abducting me. I'm worried about things talked about on the news. I was worried about all the snow on the roof. And now that that's gone, I'm not really too worried about the ice dams. But I am worried about the friggin' snow piled up, and I don't know where the dryer vent is. And the person that did the shoveling last time, my mom had to dig out the dryer vent. My mom didn't pay attention to where it is, so I still don't know. So for all I know, the roof snow piled up snow right. All I know is where our dryer is where there was snow, and now it's like tons and tons and tons, big giant pile way over my head. And my common sense is that that's probably where the thing is. You know? These are legitimate concerns that a lot of people have. You're not me being crazy or just worrying too much about, no. Trying to be gated. I'm hoping, because I have so many fucking videos, that Big Brother just isn't watching. Even if Big Brother's watching, I have too many videos. That's my saving grace. I have so many fucking videos, and people who have a life can't possibly be watching them, you know. I love that Eagles song. So oftentimes it happens, we live our lives in chains and never even know we had the key. It's a good fucking line, isn't it? So true. my old song I wrote when I wrote in 2008, right? Yeah. 2008. I wrote it before Donald did the unthinkable to me on November 4th, 2008. Yeah, I wrote in 2008. Broken, filled up with hate. Better shut her down before you find out it's too late. Boy, does that song sum me up. You want to hear it? I was 232 pounds when I wrote it and sang it out on YouTube. It's out on Alicia Roll 1.